Okay, James,
There
you
we
got
go.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right, man. Just making sure, I mean, my question's so important, you wouldn't want to just have to talk off the cuff,
I
right?
know, right? I can't miss your question.
Well, let's start off by talking about getting back to work in spring camp officially. What's that like for you? You've been here, you've done it before, but what's the feeling for you?
Oh, it's great, and it's great for all the guys too. I know everybody was talking today how it felt like time flew, and we were excited to get back at it and get some work in and get a little bit better. So it's just fun to be able to strap up again with the boys and get rolling again.
You guys came in with a chip last year and went out and proved it on the field in the fall and had a great season. Now, not a lot of respect. You lost a lot of guys. Zach's gone and all of that. How different? I mean, is it the same feeling, same mentality? And do you like that? Do you like being, overlooked?
I think it's, and I know I've just from talking to a lot of guys, everybody's excited about the opportunity, and you can look at anything and however you want to. We choose to look at it as an opportunity to, fill in and get better, opportunity for young guys to prove themselves and step into important roles, and we believe we got everybody it takes to have a great season like that again and to put something special together, and we got the boys to do it. So that's how we kind of feel about things. Is it's our opportunity to step up and step in.
All right, let's go with Mitch, Jake Hatch, Hunter, and Jay Drew.
Yeah, James, as a upperclassman, one of the well-known guys in this program, how do you approach a spring practice, a spring season like this?
Well, every chance you get to step on the field is another chance to get better. So I think you could miss out on a lot of opportunities unless you look at it as limited opportunities to improve your game, to improve our game as a team, and to get better. So really that's what it all comes down to is stepping on the field every day with the right mindset to go to work and get better and try to put all our pieces together.
What's the coaching style of Coach Funk after one full day working with him? Is he a loud vocal guy out on the field? What's he like?
Coach Funk is great. He is he knows his stuff. He's a veteran guy. He knows everything that's going on. He learned our system really fast, and is coaching us up on it and helping us to get better. I think Coach Funk is an awesome addition to our football team and to the staff, and I'm grateful that he's in our room, and I'm excited to keep learning from him and kind of learn all the little things that he can teach us.
James, you've been a constant on this offensive line for the better part of 2 or 3 years now. A lot of guys around you who were kind of part of that core unit have all moved on now. What's it feel like coming back, with new position coach and a lot of new guys around you on that offensive line?
The great thing is the last few years we've had plenty of guys that have been able to step in and get valuable time and really prove themselves. So it still feels like we got a big, group of guys with a lot of experience that can step in, and we're confident in everybody. And we wish all those guys that left the best when the draft rolls around and when Pro Day rolls around, because I don't know if you've been following their stuff. They're looking pretty good. Brady, Chandon, and Tree, they're looking nice. So hoping those guys the best, and I'm confident with the guys that we got right now that they can step in and fill in, and we can keep it rolling and keep our culture as a O-line group strong and keep moving on.
How did, obviously, last year, those guys were all kind of deciding what they were going to do with their future. I'm sure you had a decision to make on your own, right? How much did the injuries last year really precluded you from playing the full 12 games make you think, okay, I need to come back for another year and prove what I can do?
I'm not sure how much that stuff added into it. When it came down to it, everything lined up for me to come back, and I was so excited to come back and have one more year here at BYU. It's an incredible place and has given so much to me, and I'm so excited for this this last season to go to work with my friends and have a good time.
James, I'm curious, from the center's perspective, what's it like trying to develop some chemistry with the quarterback? Obviously, you're snapping balls to Zach Wilson a season ago. Now you've got this quarterback competition. What's it like trying to develop the chemistry between all those guys competing for a spot, and how does that competition impact your practices?
Directly, I don't think it impacts, the O-line very much. because they're all just so good at communicating with us and helping us know what's going on. But they're all great guys and they're all great quarterbacks. So I'm excited to see it develop and see who's the best. And I think they have such a great chance to compete right now. And like I said, they're all really good. And so it'll be fun to watch them this spring and hopefully we can keep them clean and block for them good and make it easy on them.
Hey, James, I was going to ask how close you were to leaving, but you kind of already answered that. So I'll ask you for what's your favorite Brady Christensen story? What's your best memory of old Brady?
Best memory of old Brady? Man, there's so many. That's my dude. But we were roasting him. We were roasting him a little bit this year because if you saw Brady when he first came in, like we all came in as freshmen and we all kind of were all over the place with technique and with playing and everything like that. But if you saw his first year film to his film now, you'd see how hard he worked and how dedicated he was to getting better and how much he loves the game. So I don't know if that's counts as one story, but the dude works hard and he deserves it.
He likes to say he's the best golfer on the team. Is that true?
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Thanks, James.
All right, we'll take a last question from Ben Criddle.
Come on, Criddle.
I know, it's my bad. I haven't done this in a while. James, who do you expect to step up around you now? And I don't know if this has been addressed already, but maybe some of the new faces or maybe some of the individuals that have had good off seasons thus far. Could you highlight some of your teammates along the offensive line? Yeah,
I mean, Connor Pay is the first one that comes to mind. He kind of stepped in some critical moments last year and did a pretty good job. And he's had a great couple months so far, this far into the off season. Clark Barrington, Harris LaChance, and Blake Freeland, they're all, leaders on the O-line, and they've had great off seasons stepping into some roles, along with Joe Tukuafu. I mean, he's not playing right now, but he's, those guys, they've all improved so much and are getting better. Plus, there's a lot of young guys coming in, and it's fun to kind of get to know them a little bit better and see how they work and see how they play and the potential that they have. I think there's a lot of potential for a lot of great players along our offense and our offensive line. And, like I was saying earlier, it'd be fun to just, as this goes and as we keep grinding and working to kind of see the pieces come together and the improvement happen and go from there.
Do you think there's potential that there could be no drop-off after losing those three guys? I mean, Tristan, a lot of starts, Chandon, a lot of starts, Brady, Christian, a lot of starts. Is there a chance that there could be no drop-off with some of the talent that you guys have? Man, those guys are great players, and they were so fun to play with, and they did great things. I think we got a lot of good guys coming up, and I'm confident in the boys that we have. And so I don't know how you'll be able to grade drop off, but we got the boys to do it, and I'm confident in them. Anything that Brady and Tree and Chandon have shared with you to create maybe a competitive advantage in training or technique during their kind of pre-pro day combine training?
Yeah, I've been in contact with them, man. They've been grinding so hard. It's been fun to listen to them and listen to the process, and it's an exciting time in their lives right now. And those are my boys, man. So it's fun to keep up with them, and I can't wait to see how their pro days go and how the draft ends up for them and where they end up, because those three have so much potential, and I'm their biggest fan, so excited for them.
All right, thanks for your time. That's it for today.
All right. Thank you, guys. Take care.